Hello everybody, Mac here, and today I'm going to be talking about how GTA 5 on PC has been delayed for a few months, and a few screenshots and system specs for GTA 5 on PC, as well as a bit of information on Heist. So this will be a lot of information in this video, so hope you enjoy it. So we did get a newswire today, and it talked about the new release date for GTA 5 on PC, as well as some other information for PC. Now, if you want to go check this out, in the description, you can read this information and look at these screenshots and stuff. First off, they say, as we head into 2015, we would like to share the first screens and system specs of Grand Theft Auto 5 for PC, as well as a new release date of March 24th, 2015. So it has been delayed. It was supposed to come out on March 27th, 2015, but it has been delayed for about 2 months. So I don't really know how I feel about that. Now they do say, our apologies for the slight shift in the date, but the game requires a few extra weeks of testing and polish to make it as good as it can be. Moving a release date is never a decision we take lightly, and is a choice we make only when we know it is in the best interest of the game and our fans. Thanks everyone for your understanding, and we assure you that these few extra weeks will be worth it in the game does arrive in March. But March 24th, a couple other games are coming out around that time. The one game that comes to mind that comes out on March 17th is Battlefield Hardline, which is oddly similar to GTA 5. I mean, it's a cops and criminals game. Of course, you can play as cops, and in GTA 5 you can't play as cops. You can only play as a criminal. Of course, GTA 5 is an open world game, where Battlefield really isn't, but they are pretty similar. So, they also say that GTA 5 for PC will support up to 30 players, will launch aside GTA 5 for PC, and will include GTA Online Heist. Now, Heist for consoles will be launching in the coming weeks ahead of the PC launch. So, if this is on March 24th, then Heist could be coming out early March, late February. Now, that could mean that we'll get a holiday update for Valentine's Day like we did last year. I'm pretty sure there was some leaks about that, which would only be about a month until we see Valentine's Day stuff come back. So hopefully they do like a Valentine's Day Massacre 2.0 or something, because that was actually a pretty cool update. I just wish it had a bit more. I just wish it had a bit more content. Hopefully, it stayed a bit longer. But it wasn't that bad of an update, and I really like how they are giving us more information on Heist. Now, we don't have an exact release date, but a few weeks before the release of GTA 5 or PC. So, maybe we'll see it in January. Maybe we'll see Heist in January. Maybe late February. That's kind of where I'm at. So at least in about a month, we'll probably get more information on GTA 5 Heist for online. Now, they also showed off a few screenshots, and these screenshots are pretty cool. You can check them out in 4K if you have a 4K monitor. Now, you can go check that in the description. You have to click on them, but they are pretty cool. They show off some pretty cool stuff. They're all from single player, as it seems. Now, next, we're going to talk about the specifications. Now, if you don't know what these are basically, every person's computer is mostly different. There's a lot of different parts you can use. And this is going to have the minimum specifications and the recommended specifications. So, for the minimum specifications, you need at least Windows Vista 64-bit Service Pack 2. Now, it does say NVIDIA video card recommended if running Vista. You can also work it on Windows 8, Windows 8.1, and Windows 7. So there are quite a few. So if you don't have Windows 7 at least, I would recommend upgrading to Windows 7 or Windows 8. So it may run better on Windows 8 just because that's newer. So it may run better on Windows 8, but that's really what your preference is. So you also need for the processor, you need an Intel Core Quad CPU Q6600 at 2.4 GHz, or an AMD Phenom 9850 quad-core processor for CPUs at 2.5 GHz. Now, for RAM, you need 4 GB of RAM, which isn't all that much. I thought it would have been like 6, but that's still cool. Now, for video card, you need at least an NVIDIA 9800 GT 1 GB. Or a AMD HD 4870 1 GB. Now, for sound card, you need a 100% DirectX 10 compatible, and you need 65 gigabytes free on your hard drive. So that's actually not as much as I thought it would be. Now, these are the minimum specifications. If you do have one of these, if you don't have the recommended, you're probably going to get, about 10-15 frames a second. You're probably going to have to play on those settings. It's not going to be that good of an experience, at least for most people. Now, it would still run, but your computer might just not work for most people. So I would suggest getting the recommended specifications, which is Windows 8 or Windows 7 or Windows 8.1. So next is the processor, which is the Intel Core i5-3470 at 3.2 gigahertz, or an AMD X8 FX8350 at 4 gigahertz. So that's 8 CPUs, 8 gigabytes of RAM. Now for video card, you want an NVIDIA GTX 660 at 2 gigabytes, or an AMD HD 7870 2 gigabytes. Now for sound card, you're probably going to want a 100% DirectX 10 compatible and 65 gigabytes of hard drive space. So I thought it would have been a lot more for recommended specifications. Now it is more than a lot of other games. A lot of games that people would compare these specifications to would be something like Battlefield, and this is probably more than Battlefield. It's probably going to take up a lot of processing power because you do have to load a lot of stuff in the game. So you may want to check that. You also want to check your video card. If your video card works and all of your specifications work, then you should work it pretty well. Now we don't know if the recommended will work on high, or if this will work on ultra. If they do have an ultra settings. If you want to play on 4K, you're probably going to have a 4K monitor, and you also will have to have a pretty beastie PC, more than a lot of other people will have. I mean, you're probably going to have a lot of RAM. You're probably going to have a pretty good processor to load 4K. You're also probably going to have a pretty good video card to actually run it at a pretty good frames per second. So, if you want to run 4K, you can do that. It will probably look best on 4K, of course, but if you do have all those specifications and you have a good PC, then this will work for you. Now, one reason why I feel that they delayed it is so that people can kind of upgrade their PC or check their specifications to see if this will work. Now, it is 2 months. We do have a little over 2 months until this game comes out. So whenever it comes out in March, I bet a lot of people will be getting this game. Also, GTA 5 for PC will also include the Rockstar editor, which I guess would be like a theater mode from Call of Duty or something like that. Now, I don't know why that isn't on console. I would have really liked to see that on console for like machinimas and skits and stuff. But it will be cool on PC, as well as we may see mods. I would suggest if you really want mods for GTA 5 on PC, I would suggest not pre-ordering it, because it will take a while for people to learn the code and to actually develop mods. Also, we don't know if you have 4K resolution, if you can run at 60 frames per second. I would think for GTA 5 for PC also will have 1080p 60, which on Xbox One and PS4 it's 1080p 30, and I don't even know if it is 1080p, and maybe like something like 900p on the Xbox One and PS4. But it's 30 frames per second. And so on PC you can run 1080p at 60 FPS. We don't know if you can run 4K at 60 FPS. Hopefully you can. Now you can do triple monitor configurations, maybe second monitor configurations as well, as I think. You can run NVIDIA 3D Vision for up to triple monitor settings. GTA 5 on PC will work out pretty well. So let me know if you are excited for GTA 5 PC. What do you think about them delaying the game? I really want to get your thoughts. It doesn't really bother me as long as they really work on this game, as well as they work on Heist. Hopefully Heist will come out very soon. I would really like to see that, and hopefully we get, once all this gets out of the way, then we can work on GTA 5, and then hopefully Rockstar can work on more DLCs, more updates, more new games, and hopefully they can do that, which I think that would be pretty cool. Because, I do feel next gen is pretty fun. Also, I feel like they wanted to give enough time for next gen people to, like, okay, this is cool. but I feel like a lot of people are looking forward to that 4K resolution. So let me know in the comments if you are excited. Hope you enjoy. Feedback is always appreciated, and I will see you guys in the next video.